We finally have updates on the Squid Island server getting leaked and griefed. And if you're like, what the hell, the Squid Island server got leaked and griefed? Well then check out my most recent video, okay? The one before this one, it will be in the top right of your screen, or it will also be on the screen right now. Basically, what I talk about is how the IP got leaked in the first place and what impact the griefers did to the actual island. And just before we get into anything else, okay, if you're one of the griefers and you're watching this, I just want to say, how can you even call yourself a fan? But going back to my other video, you may have realized that I said that the IP got leaked due to Jelly accidentally showing it on his stream. And as much as that theory makes sense and it would work perfectly, it is actually incorrect. So you may be like, okay, Pickles A2 was incorrect, so that means Brian's stuff is correct. Well, Brian's stuff is actually incorrect as well. You know what's kind of embarrassing though, is the fact how me and Brian's videos both have over 20,000 views and both of our theories about what happened to the IP was incorrect. But I've teamed up with Novar, shout out to him, he also uploads Squid Island content. Me and him actually got in contact with Jelly, Slogo, and Craner's mods. So this video that you're about to see right now is how the leaker got the IP in the first place and all the damage it has caused. So let's go. It started off by me sitting on my couch, I was watching YouTube, I don't even know what I was watching random and I hear that very annoying Discord notification sound effect, and I was just thinking, probably just my friends, or it's probably just my server. But I pick up my phone and look at my screen just in case it's anybody sending the Drake video in my Discord server, and not gonna lie, I would probably want to see that, but my Discord server probably wouldn't. But nah, it wasn't the Drake video or anything like that actually, it was Novar dropping the absolute banger of a message saying, guys, I have spoken with the mods. Oh sh**. What the f*** is he talking about? Which mods? Is he talking about my mods? Jelly's mods? Slogo's mods? Craner's mods? Nick 30's mods? And then he says, and the info in Pickle's video isn't true. Oh sh**. Well, I'm already sweating my balls off right now, so I'm like, what is going on? Like, help me, please. Like, he must have spoken with some pretty high-quality mods. Then he says, I don't know, but the idea of people finding the IP from Jelly's stream isn't the truth. Then Fort drops the you dissing Pickles wow. And Novar and Fort technically argue for like a minute, so I'm just gonna skip past that. But after seeing what Novar just said, I had to slide into the bro's DMs, so that's what I did. And I hit him with the, yo, which mods have you spoke with? Which then he replied, I'm personal friend with Agro. Who the fuck is Agro? But then he says, and apparently Aaron shared some vital information with me. So at this point, I'm like, is Aaron and Agro mods, or are they just people that you're talking to? So I just sit there in silence for about 2 minutes, and then he sends me another message saying, but all I can say is that Jelly stream had nothing to do with it. What? And then he says that him and the mods are digging into it. Like, can I join this digging group? I need content. But judging by what he said so far, it seems that he's got some information that he cannot share, but he will share it when him and the mods figure out something that will prove their point. So I'm watching YouTube for another few hours, just waiting for a response from this guy, and then I see this. Me, Agro, and Aaron just figured it out. So at least now I know that Agro and Aaron are mods. And I just want to say, before you go and comment saying, why you care so much about this, it doesn't even matter that much. We are trying to help out the community here, making sure that it doesn't happen again, and also making sure that we figure out how this IP address got leaked. So massive shout out to Novar and those two mods for figuring this out and giving me basically all the information in this video. But anyway, after Novar sends that absolute banger of a message, he doesn't get back to me until 40 minutes after, saying that I have to wait another few hours until he can tell me. Huh? Which means I have to f*** up my sleep schedule to hear what this guy has to say, and also f*** it up by an extra 2 hours to edit and record this video. But I'm gonna do it for you guys, I'm gonna also do it for everybody that supports me, and I think it's just about time to know the truth about how this IP got leaked and how to prevent it in the future. But I'm actually recording this audio meanwhile waiting for him to get back to me, so I guess I'm gonna see you guys next when he gets back to me.
3 hours later.
It's been about 3 hours, and I'm trying to be quiet so I don't wake up any of my family, but Novar has got back to me. Novar, with the help of some mods, have finally figured out how the leaker got the IP in the first place. And to be honest, this was not what I was expecting. As much as I would yap to get this video longer, I want to get this over and done with, so here we go. The truth is that the leaker came across a Discord bot called Minecraft Server Scanner, and when Jelly got disconnected from the server in his live stream, we saw that the website that he used was called Nodecraft, proving that Squid Island Season 2's world was created with Nodecraft. And what the bot in the Discord server actually does is that it scans worlds created by Nodecraft, and he probably used uses keywords such as Squid Island to figure out which one is Squid Island. And if you think this is absolute bull and you're not believing me one single bit, well, we do have screenshots that prove the point. For investigation purposes, Novar joined the Discord server who runs the bot, and what Novar found doesn't just show that someone used a bot to find the IP, but it also shows who did it. We do have proof here that Blob is the one who found the IP in the first place, but we do not have proof that he's the leaker. But there is a 95% chance that Blob is the one who actually leaked it, because he's the only one that used the bot to figure out how to find the IP, and there's a chance that he made a random Reddit account just to expose the IP, knowing that he'd be banned. But in this screenshot, we can see that it says that there are 3 current players on the server, with that being Slogo, Jelly, and Craner, all their names spelled exactly the same as they are in the videos. The server is actually not playable now if you try out the IP, but we're still blurring out the IP and the port just in case. And if you're one of the people that are freaking out because they think there's no backup to Squid Island and it's going to be over forever, well, I have some good news for you. When Novar spoke to the mods mentioned how Nodecraft normally has backups of your server. As seen in the screenshot right here, there's an 80% chance that our Squid Island will be safe. But if the backups work and it goes back to normal, I wonder if Jelly, Slogo, and Craner are going to mention it or just ignore it. I think it's 50-50 because they might not want to give it attention, or they might want to answer some people's questions since people are going to bother them about it. Anyways, that is the truth about what happened and how the IP got leaked. Once again, massive shout out to the mod team and Novar for helping me out with this video. And without no further ado, I think it's going to be a few days until I upload.